Puzzle process? Cue the titles, here we go. Oh yes.
It's black and white.
I'm OG, y'all new to the game.
Hello and welcome to Snazzy Verizon 90. I'm Snazzy and this is Snazzy's Important Stuff. And today we'll be talking about the topic of puzzle process. And obviously, as you can see, may be a little bit tediously a bit wondering what puzzle process is. What it is basically simplistic. And I'm going to show you how. And I've got an object right here to demonstrate. 1 second. So this object here is a puzzle. And as you can clearly see, this took process to build. And obviously, piece by piece, you can clearly state that this obviously got built, the ultimate goal was complete. So obviously, by the point of me saying that, is the process can be a puzzle, just like that objective right there. Which is what I'm going to tell you today. Imagine you obviously seeing a puzzle, just like this one here. Imagine you basically doing your objective piece by piece, like this. And as you can clearly state, which I'm going to put this under my neck, you can clearly see all the puzzle here, and each part of your objective is a piece of a puzzle. And every time you complete a piece of a puzzle, it's put in on here. And every time you build it, it will grow. And every time your objective will build, it will become nearly to the end of the piece, as you can see part of the silver. So the last piece is right at the very top, in the right very part corner. And your point of view is to get to that corner. And in order to achieve that, you need to be able to get to that corner with that kind of aspect. And all you've got to do is keep on going. Because to enable to achieve the ultimate goal, you need to reach that end part, that final piece of the puzzle. And that is why I'm now going to tell you today. Keep on going with that piece. Keep building your pieces of your puzzle and building the process. Continue the process. And never giving up is the one thing I'm going to say. Because as you look at that piece of the puzzle you saw there, it took process. And yes, the process was thoroughly enjoyed when it was made. And yes, it's now complete. And that is why I'm going to tell you today, every step of your process is a piece of a puzzle. And every piece of the puzzle that is complete will be part of a component to be the successfully objective momentum to be part of that puzzle. And once you complete that puzzle of the process, you will know by the end of it that you have succeeded. So that is why I'm going to tell you today, do not stop, keep going, and the one thing I'm going to say to you, remember, piece of the puzzle. Piece of the puzzle equals process, and every piece counts part of the process. And that is what I'm going to tell you now, every piece, every puzzle equals process. I'm going to say that again to make it a bit more clearly for you. Every puzzle, every piece equals process. So it's P, P, P. So all you need to remember is the 3 P's. Puzzle, piece, process. And that's why it's called the triple P. Because triple P is meaning puzzle, piece, process. And that is equals success. And sometimes it may take 8 to 10 years, sometimes it may take longer, depending what your objective is, which is why now we remember to you today. Remember the triple P and you'll never go far wrong. And now what we're going to do is going to go over to the Snazzy's important shoutouts, as we're going to reveal new, wonderful shoutouts. as it's now time to say, cue the titles, here we go, oh yes man indeed.
Drag me down. Nobody can drag me down.
Hello and welcome to Snazzy Rising 90. I'm Snazzy and this is Snazzy's important shoutouts. And today we're going to be doing a family orientated shoutout. And these are the shoutouts that are the following. Number 1, the Elmo family. Number 2, the Wickles family. Number 3, the berrymonds family. Number 4, the Three Roots family. All those people that I've just named there are those types of people who've got amazing, beautiful content. It's incredible, it's got style, and it's only got its unique flavour. Which is why obviously I've chosen not just one, but 4 of those today. And that is the unique concept, because they've got the ability to kind of put fun things to something that's kind of to everyday day life. And I'm saying day life because it's a bit more exciting than day life, because obviously it's kind of like a kind of aspect, if you know what I mean, which is why I kind of go day. So obviously we're now going to obviously talk about the additional shout out which I've obviously got today, and this person's been incredibly lovely. You know, she introduced herself obviously through Twitter obviously last night, and it was obviously amazing how it was obviously done. And I love her obviously content. I've absolutely loved it. I've looked through it, and as I've said obviously to some people, I am a side gamer as well as a blogger, and obviously help people like musicians with their like music with who haven't got record labels, of course. And obviously her stuff is incredible. It's got a style that's her own unique flavour, twist and everything like that. And this is why I like people's shows how they do it, because it's got a unique twist. It's like tango without the bottle. But that's the kind of the aspect of I'm going for. And that is why I'm going to tell you today. Subscribe all those people which will be enlisted on my bio section underneath the video itself. So please do check all those out. It's worth watching. So do get a chance when you get to. It would be amazing. So one last thing before we finish today. The announcement I'm going to give you today, for all those people who do not like shows that I do or anybody's, please obviously do not dislike on my show, because obviously there's no point. I don't really give an interest. I'm not bothered about it all. But to be fair, I'm more interested in the people who like my shows, love what I do, how I do it, and the fact no matter what gets me or anybody down, I'm the force that basically brings myself back up, because no one else can. Which is why I'm going to tell everybody today, if people get dislikes, please shut it off and just go, yeah, you know, because at the end of the day the importance is, it's the likes and the obviously the beautiful, incredible and stylish comments that make it kind of like breezy, as per se, because the confidence comes from the beautiful comments that make people smile, not negativity. No negativity is allowed. So anybody who dislikes on my channel gets shunned off straight away. So that is it for this episode of Snazzy's Important Stuff / Shoutouts. Until next time, this is me, Snazzy, giving you the swish down, signing off. Goodbye for now. Ting ting. Peace out.